Yo, what's poppin', people? Cobra Star Green back. We got another video. Look, y'all guys, first time finding my channel, hit the subscribe button. Also, the video, it really does help. Yes, I know this is a very, very anticipated review. This is the first Marvel movie of the year. And how did it do? That rhymed. Oh, that's kind of fire, I ain't gonna lie. But yes, we were talking about Captain America: Brave New World. I ended up seeing it last night, and I'm gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna speak from the heart in this review. So, did I like it? Did I not like it? Well, we're going to have to find out. Go ahead and cue the intro.
We got a problem. 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 It's probably you. Yeah. We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem.
So let's get right into this movie. Now, this is the first time in the Captain America franchise that we have Sam Wilson taking over the mantle and him becoming the new Captain America. How did he do? I'll just say that I don't really want to give away too much of the plot because giving away the plot kind of can be a spoiler, so I'm gonna chill on the plot part. But how did he do as Captain America? That's me talking about Sam Wilson right here. I'm about to show you guys in the clip right here. So here's Sam Wilson, right? How did he do? His first time is him pretty much getting the shield, like he getting it. I know that a TV series exists, but no, this is the real one right here. And how did he do? I think it's amazing. I think Anthony Mackie did a fantastic job being the new Captain America. I'm telling y'all that his charisma with the rest of the cast just works on so many levels. He is so good at bouncing off of just different people. So for this being our new Captain America, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Now, I know there's some racist people out there like, why is he black? What happened to the old guy? Yeah, well, first of all, Steve Rogers didn't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all read the comics, he actually does become Captain America in the comics too. So like, bro, just get that racism up out of here. But yeah, I think Sam Wilson, AKA Anthony Mackie, I think he just did a great job. I think he had the best performance in the entire film. And you got a really great cast here. Freaking Harrison Ford, Danny Ramirez, like it's a really good cast you have here. Now, speaking of Harrison Ford, let's go ahead and talk about him. So yes, if you guys didn't know, Harrison Ford is our new Thunderbolt Ross, pretty much. He did get he's part of the recasting. Now, if you guys remember the old Theodore Ross, I forgot who he was played by, man. He passed away a couple years ago, but I forgot exactly who he was played by. Somebody let me know in the comment section. I completely forgot. But he pretty much recasts him and Theodore Ross. And I'm telling you guys, watching the movie, that was like one of the most hardest things just to like get through. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a new Thunderbolt Ross. Like, it was like an hour, so I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta get it. Like, Harrison Ford is our new Thunderbolt Ross. Because I was maybe just because I've been watching the MCU since the beginning, but this has just been my Thunderbolt Ross. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, William Hurt is the actor's name. Yeah, he passed away a couple years ago. But it was just so hard, at least for me personally, just to watch and be like, oh yeah, this is a recast, you know, because he passed away. So half the movie, I'm just looking at Harrison Ford like, why are you here? Oh yeah. And I had to keep reminding myself like, okay, this is just a recast. But I will say, Harrison Ford, he brings it though. Harrison Ford, like Harrison Ford, one of them actors you ain't never really gotta worry about if they're gonna bring their A game or not. He's always bringing his A game. And he getting older and older, and it still works. Like him playing, pretty much in this movie, he's the president, right? He becomes the president of the United States, and he's got a little dark past to him. You know, you don't really understand the dark past until later on in the film, but he has a dark past to him, and that pretty much is what's up to this entire film. The entire film, we being real, kind of sets up as around Thunderbolt Ross, you know, in his background. And I thought Harrison Ford worked. You know, I thought he does a great job playing the character. But look, I know a lot of y'all, cause y'all see Harrison Ford, Thunderbolt Ross, are y'all thinking, ooh, he gonna become the Red Hulk? Oh my God, Red Hulk is here. Red Hulk is here. How do I tell y'all? Okay, so without spoiling nothing, if y'all looking forward to Red Hulk, I know they were showing Red Hulk like crazy in them trailers. If you're looking forward to Red Hulk, he don't show up to the last 15 minutes of the movie. I'm not lying. Flag me. Disney, I'm sorry. but he don't really show up till the end, y'all. That's just what I really want to say. So if y'all looking like forward to him throughout the entirety of the film, he's not there the entirety of the film. And I thought, to me, it was a disappointment, because I'm like, damn, y'all showcasing the hell out this dude in your marketing, and it's like, oh wait, look, you forget he turns into Red Hulk. You're like, oh, he will become Red Hulk at some point. Now I know, like, throughout the movie, they get the teasing on Thunderbolt Ross. They're kind of like, oh, he keeps getting mad, like. So you're like, oh, it's eventually gonna come eventually. But it's just like, when it comes, it just kind of felt a little underwhelming a little bit. And it just didn't hit like I thought it would hit, you know? Maybe because I was just looking forward to it, and then as the movie went along, I was just like, please just Hulk out, you know? I don't know, that's probably what it was. But yeah, if y'all looking forward to Red Hulk, I'll tell y'all guys, man, off bat, like, he don't show up till like the last 15 minutes, last 20 minutes of the movie. I'm sorry, y'all. Now, if y'all did watch my out of theater reaction I just posted yesterday, if you haven't, go check it out. I did say this new Captain America feels like Captain America 2 and Captain America 3. Now, let me explain that. So what I was meaning by Captain America 2 is the tones are kind of similar. It's more of a darker tone, which I like when the MCU gets darker, you know? So it's more of a darker tone, like, shoot, the president's damn near getting assassinated. You know, that's just what it is in this movie, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by darker tone, and it kind of leans into that darker tone, which I appreciate it, because, you know, some of these MC movies, you'll think it'd be dark, and then they just, oh no, it's all jokes. No, this one is not. This is very, very serious, you know. So I appreciate the dark tone by it. And the third one, I will say the reason why I felt like the third one a little bit, not of like no big climactic battles or anything, but the villains are very similar. So in the third one, you guys remember who that third villain was in the third movie? It was Zebo. Now Zebo don't have powers. He's just a brain, right? He's just smart as hell, and he can pin people against one another, right? The villain here is the same way. I'm not gonna spoil who the villain is. If you know your MCU background, you know probably who the villain is before you see it. And it's funny because if you're watching the movie, they tease the villain too, and it's like they'll have him in low light so where you can't see his face, all you see his mouth moving. But like I said, if you know your MCU background, you know exactly who it is. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I don't even know how to say this without spoiling something, but like, the villain has a power, right? Pretty much. And it's just like that power becomes more useless as the movie goes along. Like, I'm not trying to spoil nothing, but it's just like, they just showed the villain. Hold on. I just watched the trailer. I'll show this. As the movie goes along, I won't say who that is, but as the movie goes along, the villain just kind of gets dumber and dumber. Like, you can understand the villain's motivation at the beginning of the movie, and you're like, oh, okay. And like, even the plan, you're like, oh, okay, I'm digging your plan. But as the movie goes along, like I said, he just kind of gets dumber and dumber, y'all. Like, that's me being real. Like, if y'all see the movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. You're gonna be like, whoa, that's a really good plan at first, and then like as the movie goes along, like you're like, how is Captain America, Anthony Mackie, outsmarting you like this? You know, I that's just me. That could be just me, but I felt like they probably should have went with a different villain or something like that. But I get it. There's a backstory there, so I guess it kind of makes sense to a certain extent. But yeah, I just thought you talk about underwhelming. I thought this film was underwhelming. I could not. Look, I was like, I can't wait for this villain to go off the screen, because I'm like, he don't put no fear into me. Like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I know our hero's gonna be okay going against this guy, and that just is what it is, man. Another thing that I want to talk about that I kind of thought was a downer, because I guess we're talking about downers right now. I thought I was the only one that thought this, and I thought I was just gonna be like hanged for saying this, but the CGI in this movie don't look that good, y'all. And you can definitely tell they're reshoots. I'm watching this, I'm like, oh, that was definitely a reshoot. Cause it just kind of feels like they're just like kind of pieced stuff together, you know? So you can definitely tell the reshoots parts. That was a bummer. And the CGI don't look that good, y'all. I know I just said that, but CGI just ain't all that, you know? Like, I thought I was tripping when I was thinking that. Like, you'll see some of the fights. Like, no, look, I'll tell you, some of the action scenes look really good, but I think it's just the CGI. And you have a $200 million budget for it to look like this. I'm just like, y'all could have punched it up, make it look a little bit better. So that's my claim. Another complaint I have is damn, I don't know if this is not a spoiler though. John Esposito, I forgot how to say, I don't know how to say his name, y'all. I'm dyslexic, but he's one of my favorite actors. And literally, like, he's a secondary villain pretty much. And when you first meet him, it's cool. It's like, oh damn, Breaking Bad, you know, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He's back on that Breaking Bad stuff. But as the movie goes along, it's just kind of like they're just wasting this guy. You know, this should have been y'all goddamn main villain right here. Literally, this should have been the main villain, dead ass. But they end up wasting him too. After a while, he just drops out the movie, you know. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and give my final ratings though. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I was super excited to see this movie because I'm like, yo, it looks like a movie. It looks like an MCU movie that's returning to its original roots, right? Captain America movies usually follow a pattern. And I was hoping this one would follow the same pattern, and it does. Like I said, it feels like 2, and in some instances, it feels like Captain America 3. But I will say, when it comes to all the Captain America movies, this one is definitely the weakest, at least in my eyes. But the movie isn't bad, y'all. I don't want y'all thinking like I'm giving this a bad rating. Look, if you go see this movie, you won't be mad that you've seen it. You know, you won't be mad. I didn't even feel the runtime of it. It's 2 hours. I didn't even feel it at all. So you won't be mad that you went in and watched this movie. Will you be wanting more? Probably yes. I will say that you'll probably be wanting more from this movie, and it's not gonna give it to you, y'all. And there's an end credit scene at the end. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Just leave. When the movie ends, leave the theater. That, I don't know what that end credit scene was. Like, the end credit scene, it's at the very end too, so you really gotta wait. But it's to set up another movie, or it's to set up some other stuff. But you're like, y'all, this clearly was meant for something else that's not gonna happen anymore. At least I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this clearly ain't, you know what I'm saying? And then they gonna try to rework it differently, but it was just like, why did we have to wait till the end of the movie to see that end credit scene? I was like, now that's the part I fucking wasted my time. But I'll say, look, I had fun watching this movie. Definitely some positives. Anthony Mackie is amazing with everybody he's on screen with. You have a really good cast here. I thought from the acting point, I thought it was really good acting. You know what I'm saying? Action scenes I thought were really done well. It's just a lot of other things. I just felt like, man, that CGI, especially on goddamn Red Hulk, but I thought the CGI wasn't the best. Another MCU movie where the villain's just not strong at all in my eyes. It's just, you know, there's just little things that I wish they would fix. But I know this is all leading up to Avengers, whatever the hell they're gonna call the next one. But it is what it is. I didn't feel mad about it. Like I said, I don't want y'all thinking I'm gonna give this a totally bad rating. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted more from this movie. And it was crazy because you actually think they're going to lean into it, because they actually start, like, there's something I really want to talk about. It's like a Black Captain America, right? I thought they were gonna lean more into that, and they really don't. So that was one of the things I thought were missing. Because like I said, they bring it up. They've even talked about it in the TV series a little bit, but it's just like, yo, it's right there. It's like, we're gonna shy away from that, you know. So that's one thing I'm bummed out by. But look, I had fun watching the movie. Hey man, I'll give it a smooth 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10 ain't mad. I didn't feel like my time was wasted. Now I'm not gonna lie, I did look at the critic score, and it's at a 52% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't believe it should be that low. I think earlier it was like 40. And like, it's not that bad. I know I got down the movie, but it ain't that bad. It's not no freaking 52 bad. I don't believe that. I need to get myself on Rotten Tomatoes, I ain't gonna lie. But it's not 52% bad. I'm gonna be real. This is one of the times I do not agree with this critic score. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I do not agree with this critic score. I think it should be even, give me 65. I wouldn't even add a goddamn 65, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm kind of intrigued to see what the audience score will be, because I think critic standpoint, we just look at it because we just did a critique stuff, right? But I think if you're an audience, you just go in there and you're not looking for criticisms. You're just there to watch a movie. So I think this audience score will be way higher than this. Hopefully, you know, unless the racists, you know, get to it. But tell me guys thoughts on it down below. Y'all first time finding my channel, hit the subscribe button on the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.